Hi, my name is Scott Callahan. This is my interview for the second season of Top Shot. Um, as far as my experience in training with firearms, I was fortunate enough to shoot with a group out of New Hampshire. It wasn't a specific competition IPSC type of group. It was more about different scenarios that you would actually draw a pistol to defend yourself. Everyone there had to be either law enforcement or have a carry permit. Everyone on the range had a loaded firearm. In fact, you weren't allowed to come back from the stage without at least one round in the chamber. It was a great group. I had a lot of fun. This was for pistol every Monday night. They shoot from late spring to fall outside, and so you needed to bring a light because there was no ambient light in the fall when it would get dark. We'd shoot from 5:30 to 9 o'clock, 8:30, something like that, when everybody was done. They usually have a couple stages plus a plate rack. And it was a great group. They also had rifle night. So everyone had a carbine. Again, everybody had a slung rifle that was loaded. You weren't to touch anything below the stock, but everyone had a loaded firearm on that person. And it certainly made you respect. And that also, the pulling the firearm from where you would pull it if you were protecting yourself. My greatest skill or achievement would be locally here in Vegas. We have a submachine gun match every month, second Sunday of every month, and we had one month where, to kind of change things up, we not only shot a subgun, but you also had to shoot a pistol as part of the stage. There were targets to neutralize with a pistol, and then targets to neutralize with a subgun. And there were some guys that were better with a handgun. There were some guys that were better with a subgun. But there was nobody that was better with a handgun and a subgun, at least that day. I shot 3 times. We normally only shoot twice, but I had 3 guns, and I wanted to shoot them. So I shot my MP5 with optics. I shot my Thompson with iron sights, and I also had a Colt 9mm subgun that used iron sights. I managed to get first in optics, first in iron sights, and I also managed second in iron sights. So far, there's only been one other person since they've had the subgun match the last 10 years that has gotten both a first in optics and first in iron sights. I was rather proud of that moment. What I love most about guns and marksmanship is, with a subgun, it's kind of like racing. There's that you need to go as right on the ragged edge, as fast as you can. But you need to be precise. You need to knock the targets down. If you don't knock the targets down, you're going to go really slow. As far as my other interests and passions, my wife is the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my entire life. And we've been fortunate enough to have a little boy. He'll be 2 at the end of the month. And they're the center of my world. And that will be the most difficult part, is to leave them for a month. As far as describing myself, I'm just a straight-ahead, honest guy. Honesty is pretty important to me, and I've also been told I had an overdeveloped sense of right. Well, I would have to agree with that, but I'm getting better at that. I'm working on it. And as far as competitive, I don't want to give up. I'll stay till it's done. I can't give up. Just part of my nature. I really appreciate you watching the video. Thank you for your time.